everybody. I'm trying to get to the comments. Come here. There they are. I found them. Hi, I'm still alive. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me know for sure. Oh, I forgot about that thing. Man, got my finger in there again. I'm trying not to touch y'all's face, but here I go, doing it again. Yeah. Suzanne said said I looked hairy. She's looking at the sloth. Hello, Suzanne. There's Marilyn. Thank you. Hey, there's Shannon. How are you tonight? And Annie. Hello, Annie. Isn't he fun? Hey, there's Laura. How are you today? Almost said happy Friday. Yep. I did have fun with the littles. Oh my gosh. It was such a good visit. It really was such a good visit. And I'm on my phone, you guys. I may not look in the right place. There's Nancy. How are you tonight? Have you been live or are you going live? I was going to look and see who we would go see after this. Hi, Roseanne. How are you tonight? Hey, there's Ola Joe. Ola Joe, you just reminded me. Just seeing your name reminded me. I need to say thank you, Holly from Holly's Crochet and Randomness. Thank you so much for your super chat last week. I'm going to play a little something for you because she gave me a super chat at the end, so we didn't get to see Flashy. And then the last time we had Lillian, and Lillian did one. She did a super chat. So, Lillian, I don't know if she's here. I haven't seen all the comments, but this one is for Lillian. Thank you guys so very much. I needed to tell you. I know the Hurleys went live at the same time. My brain is not, I'm not thinking about what's going on right now. I just wanted to come on and say hi to everybody. I'm still pretty tired. We took the grandkids back to we met their dad and took the grandkids to them. Hi Maureen, I'm so glad to see you. Good deal. Everybody can hear me. Okay. Yeah. I'm doing pretty good, just tired. Hey Lefty, Stephanie. I believe it's Stephanie. I hope I'm getting that right. Oh, yes. So you guys, Hurley's hand died. They went live at the same time. I just didn't. It'll be okay. Saying hello. There's Jeannie. Hi, Jeannie. And Sharon. What have you guys been doing? I have missed y'all so much. There's Leanie. Got me on the TV and listening. Okie dokie. Oh, there's Chels. Yeah, we got to see Flashy because I had two super chats. It was two times in a row, right as I was ending my live, so we got to see him. Oh, hey, Nathan! It's so good to see you over here. Thanks for coming. I had said I was going to go live, but I had to give time for the notifications to go out, so I didn't do it right after Jan ended. But thanks. I'm glad you're here. I saw that somebody in Jan's live said that Richard Simmons passed away. I was just going to mention, is that what you're talking about, Sharon? Sorry, notification from my meds just went off. Yeah, seeing my Flashy with his his stuff on reminded me again that our Richard Simmons passed away. I don't know what he died of. Chels has the house to herself. That is the subscriber blanket that I finished. Doesn't it look great there? Oh, makes my heart happy to see it, to see the red, white, and blue. It really does. Hi, Mimi. How are you tonight? Yes, how are you tonight? There's Steve. Hey, hey. Finished your Friday crime hat and started on a crocheted one. That reminds me, I have something I need to show y'all. Let me grab it real quick. Hold on. I got happy mail from Laura. Now I know she was here a minute ago, but I'm gonna open my happy mail from her. I know. Chelsea's been so busy lately and she's had just a lot going on, so it's good to see her, isn't it? Thank you, Steve, for the reminder. I appreciate that. Skull squares. You make those so nice. Okay, yeah. See, it's getting pretty late over there, isn't it? Thank you so much. That means a lot. I appreciate it. Hi, Frozen. Good evening to you. I'm trying not to get my finger in here. Oh, Dr. Ruth, too? Oh, oh, Dr. Ruth. Boy, those were the days. The days of Dr. Ruth those were fun days. I'm telling you, they were fun. What? What? Oh, good Lord. Well, did he survive? I have not seen that. There's Cheryl. I haven't got to watch your videos yet. I know you must have talked about me though, because YouTube said so. Hi, Rosalie again. Good to see you. So glad you're here. Am I getting close? Is Breezy here? Where is she? Where is Breezy? Did I miss her? There her is. There her is. Hi, Breezy. Bree. Okay, I'm just I may redo because it's hard to. So yes, he was shot, and yes, he survived. Okay, so how bad is he? Grazed his ear. Wow, what a world. He is a lucky man. Oh, good Lord, they were shooting not just him then. Oh, oh, that's crazy. When did this happen? When did this happen, y'all? I'm gonna have to go get caught up on it. Unbelievable. I think I'm down at the bottom. 3 hours ago. Okay. Oh, look at there, Jeannie. Oh, how sweet. Oh, look at there. Jeannie gifted some memberships. Thank you. Thank you. Now we're going to play the memberships for everybody. Hold on. We got new buttons here I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to push. Oh, thank you so much. That is awesome. Jeannie, that's so sweet. I so appreciate that. People love getting those. And I am going to do a members live. We need to talk about when we're going to do that. Ooh, I'm not sure if I'll be up to it tomorrow because coming down from having the boys. Yes, thank you so much. That is awesome. I think that I think Leanie got one. I don't know who else got one. See, the on StreamYard it doesn't tell me. Frozen, did you get a re-up? Well, yes, welcome to all the new members. That's awesome. I thank y'all so much for that. That reminds me, do I have the members video here? I don't know if I do. Oh, I do. I'll play that at the end. I hope I don't forget. It won't have the new ones on there, but I will have a thank you. Mimi's been a member for 3 months. Whoop, whoop. Yay. Sharon got one. Yay. Oh, that's awesome. You know, it means a lot to people because sometimes Art Junkie for 3 months too. Yes. It means a lot to people because some people can't afford to do the memberships. So it's really awesome that they can get one. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. This came in. I cut the card off, Laura, because I thought there was actually a card on this. And then when I got in here and I saw it was wrapped and then that there was actually a card inside. So this is from Laura at Knit for Brains Designs and Knit for Brains podcast. And this looks like a handmade card. I need this stamp. This stamp is awesome. And it says, knitting keeps us from unraveling. How fun. Hi, Ellen. Come on in. A little something inspired by Friday nights. That's why Annie reminded me that I had gotten this. There are two of everything, one for me and one to give away. Okay. And I have not looked, so I do not know what we're getting. Now, Laura makes bags, so I'm kind of guessing it might be a bag. We'll find out, won't we? When you support a small business, you're supporting a dream. If you loved your order, please leave a review. I need to go do reviews. I kind of wait and I get several reviews in a row, and then I go in there and I have a day where I do a whole bunch of reviews. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh wow. And this is who it's from. It's Knit for Brains, Knit for Brains Designs. You guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Georgia. Look. Look at there's the body outline. Coffee with bones in there. It's Death Wish coffee, right? True Crime Night. It's True Crime Night. What else is on here? This one is a this one is poison. There's shoe prints. There's a heart, blood spatter. Here it says true crime. Oh, that is so fun. I'm trying to show you the shoe prints. Where did they go? Oh, right here. That is awesome. It's a box bottom. This one's pretty good size. I think this is one of her new designs. Yeah, I think this is a new design. She has there's a bigger bottom on it than before. Look what we got. Knit for Brain sent us. So there's one for me. I know, Georgia. I know not everybody does. I know. Yeah. Yep. I understand. Hi, Nisi. Glad you're here. And anybody, the lurkers, I want to say hi to my lurkers. I know I always have those, and I want to say hello to them also. So it looks like she might be making, also might be making sets. She might have stepped away, but here is the other one. Look at that. That is so cool. I love it. Hi, Joyce. Yeah, they're from Laura at Knit for Brains. She also, oh, oh. Look, they're needle stoppers. They're needle stoppers. Snacks and true crime all the time. Pick what size I want to keep and keep. Okay. Pick what size I want to keep. You kept one for yourself and you have a couple to put in the shop. Awesome. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. So kind. So yeah, we have a purple pair of these and a blue pair. So I am going to be giving away the blue, the purple. I'm going to keep these and give away the purple ones. And what are these other things? Are these bookmarks? Oh, they're bookmarks because it's book club. Oh, these are cool. I've never seen these before. Oh, those are beautiful. They're bookmarks. Well, these are cool, Laura. I've never, ever, ever seen one, and have certainly never had one. Look how pretty that is. I know, Chels. How cool. How blessed am I to have such good friends. Such good friends. Hi. How's it going, Bridget? Hello, Matteo. Where did she go? Matteo's here. Hey, how are you tonight? Oh, that is cool. So the giveaway is going to be, um, yes, I know I need to take my medicine. Going to be bookmark and the purple needle stoppers. I'm going to put her card in here. Okay. This needs to be for book. We need to do this. This is going to be for book club. This is going to be for this book club. That's what we're going to do, y'all. So if you come to Friday night and do the book club, which is just about all of you guys. Oh, you did? Oh, how cool. Had your first meetup today. Oh, how cool. It's so fun, isn't it? So, yes, that is awesome. Again, thank you so much, Laura. And I was going to message you to let you know I got it, to let you know it was here, and to tell you thank you. And I'm very sorry. Please accept my apology for not letting you know. But I had the grandkids, and Momo's brain just wasn't thinking. Hi, Katie. Hi, Granny. That is so cool. Love it. So, what have y'all been doing? Tonight, I brought in my bag. Katie, it's funny you should come in. I brought my bag in. This is the one I take with me everywhere. And I have been working on the washcloths that were in there. And I brought the three that I had finished. I finished another one today, going to drop the grandsons off and to come back. I finished this one, which is two different colors. And these were in there and I needed to sew the ends in. There's this one, which of course is mine. And this is the scrubby, the sugar and cream scrub stuff. And then this one, I finished this one not long ago when I was going places with Dad. And then I used the rest of that ball and the rest of another one I did previously, which is already gone. It went to Louisiana. Somebody in Louisiana got the other one that was this color. Oh, that's cool. That's a good way to do that. That's an awesome thing. So yeah, so I've got 3 washcloths, and then here's the one I'm working on that's in there now. Serbs is on the bone. Here's the one I'm working on now. And I know it's hard to tell. It is not the yarn that's doing that. It's me. And it's a mixture of this one and this one together. And when you look at these, you go, it might go, right? But I held them close together in the bag and said, yeah, those are going to go together. And I think they look really good together. No, it's not favorite stripes, I don't think. Let me look. I've got to put these in with the rest of my ball bands in the jar. That one is called Rainbow Bridge. It's the crafter's secret. And I discovered that I really don't like this yarn as much as I like the colors of this yarn. It's kind of hard on my hands now that I got so much arthritis. And I can knit with it, but I really don't crochet with this one anymore. This is the one from Michaels, but it's such a good price. They're $2.99. And then if you can get them on sale, they're such a good deal. So that's the Rainbow Bridge. And then what is that purple one? This one is Hot Pink. This one is the big twist one is this one here. This one on the bottom, and it's called Denim Splash. I know she's coming up with a new design. She's got those really cool totes. I really want to get one of those totes that has it's like no, I don't want to call it plastic, but it might be. And then she has, and it pulls up and it goes down. I don't know how to explain what that one is, but I really love that. And then the sea glass is the sugar and cream scrub off. That's this one. And then this one is called Mellow Fellow, but that's not in here. I must have already given that one away. And then the purple one is Purple Confetti. The colors are amazing, but I I have found that I'm just not enjoying some of that crafter secret. But some of the colors are softer, and I sorted through them, and I'm sending some of them to Chelsea because she can still use them. That she doesn't have the arthritis that I do, and she knits with it. And so I'm gonna send those to her. But I kept a few of the solids so that I can do some of Laura did it on her podcast. And it reminds me, y'all, don't forget, if you want to, you can drop your link by putting the word teal, Teal, and it will. And once one comes up, give it a couple seconds and then put yours because they don't do back to back very well. But if you want to drop your channel, you can do that. But Laura has the same book I do, which is Knit Washcloths. I have that book, and most of those designs will look better in a solid color. So I kept back some of the solids to do some of those because I did that. I did one of those, and I did it in the Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton, and it feels so good in the shower. I love that one. Aw, thank you, Shannon. Shannon's such a big supporter, and if she remembers, she will try to go back and shout you out on her channel. Okay, if she hasn't already, she's real good to do that. Do y'all remember me talking about how I had made the crochet cardigan and how the crochet cardigan it was just a little bit rough around the edge? And that I was going to go back and put an edge on it. Well, I started doing that right before the boys got here, and I'm almost done with it. And this is what the edge is looking like. This cotton is very nice. It's I'd have to go back and look at my notes on this one. I did it last year, and the pattern was out of the the Crochet World magazine. It was the one on the cover, and I used the cotton that I got from the store in Mississippi when I was down there visiting with Chelsea and the boys last year. See, this is the sweater, but this cotton, even though it's very nice, it's still kind of rough around just right at the edge, and it didn't really look finished either. And the pattern did not call for you to do anything like this, but this right here is a much softer yarn for the edge. And what I'm using is this Delish Boutique. I don't even know if they sell this anymore either. This may be a discontinued thing. And the color on this one is almond bark, and it's 90% acrylic and 10% alpaca. It's very soft. It's got that little halo on there. It's such a pretty one. You think it looks good, Chels? I think it's turning out really nice. It's just got a subtle change in color. but it matches this really well, I think. Cheryl says it is discontinued. Doesn't it look better with the border? I don't know if any of you remember. It just finished with this on the bottom and didn't finish anything on the edge. So I don't know how many I want to do. I've done, I'm working on the next one, but I've just barely started it. But it would be with the 3 of them, it'd be that wide, and I think that'll be just about right. I'm going to do this, just started the last row, I think. And I'm just doing back loop. I'm doing half double crochet and into the back loop. Yeah, I like it with the border much better. And this feels really good. So when I put it on, it's not going to feel rough on the edge. So, because I was actually considering, I had worn this out to breakfast with Mr. Fiber, and I was actually considering giving it away because I just didn't like the way it was feeling around the edges. Okay. Now, mind you, I've not worked on any of this stuff except for the washcloths this week. This is stuff I had done and was going to show you, and then we got the boys, and so I didn't show you guys any of this. But while the boys were here, they picked out their yarn, and they had picked out, when they were here for my birthday, they had picked out what animal they wanted me to do for them. You know, I did the puppy, and Solomon loves his puppy. They picked out animals that they wanted to pick out, you know, that I didn't pick, but that they didn't. And Oliver picked the koala. That's the koala. And he picked his yarn while he was here this time. And he picked the respun, 100% recycled silver. And it's a heathered. This stuff is the softest. I absolutely love this stuff. I love this respun. I just love it, love it, love it. This is a Lion brand. It is so nice. And there's so much in here. And this yarn works up a little bit like a 3-weight. And the patterns in this book are are made in a DK. So I think it's working up easy, real easy. But I'm using a smaller hook than I've used in a very long time. This is how far I've gotten. I actually did this little bit while we were all sitting here watching TV. I know, that's the fun part, right? That they got to pick it. And the hook I'm using is an F. It's a 3.75 millimeter. And that's the smallest I've used in a while. I'm using my clover. I really like the grip on this when I'm doing the Ammies. The expert that I am, right, Cheryl? Such a big expert. I'm already learning what I like, though. And then for the other part, he picked this one. This is called Pearl Spun, low pilf, and it's called Gunmetal. These are both labeled as 4s, but this one really does work up more like a DK. Could be. Oh, yes, they could be entered. She's saying I could enter these into their make along. Yes, on Ravelry. Yes, they could. I'm glad you reminded me of that. I will do that. Okay. And then, now this is the second book, you guys. This one's the Crochet Rag Dolls, and this is the new dolls to make. And of course, it has the sloth. You can get it on Amazon. This is the second book. The one that Solomon wants is the fox. What does the fox say? I'm looking. It is a learning curve. Oh, thank you. I'm finding things that I like to make. These crochet rag dolls are fun. I'm enjoying these. And there's a whole bunch more clothes in here too. There's a whole bunch more animals. I have a feeling she'll come out with more. But like the bears and the outfits they put on she puts on the bears. Oh, Marilyn got one too. Yay. Congratulations, Marilyn. What does a fox say? Yes, the littles, we took them to meet their dad. And so, yep, it is quiet. It's very quiet. I miss them already. I do. It's quiet and I'm relaxing, but I miss them. We had a good visit. That little Solomon just absolutely, he loves the kittens. And there was one little kitten that he kept picking up. He says, "Oh, he likes me." And I said, "Yes, he does." Every time he'd go out there, that little kitten would rub up against his leg and throw that tail up in the air. I have named a few of the kittens, the ones that are thriving and doing well. I have named a few of them, and it's not been easy because we got a whole bunch of calicos, but I have gotten to where a few of them. Here's the sloth. A few of them I can tell apart. So I have one that I call Callie that looks the most calico to me. So I'm calling her Callie. Then I have another one, the one that Solomon was loving on is called Midnight. And then there's another calico one, and dang, I can't find it. Is it in the other book? I thought it was in this book. I need to make the giraffe too. Y'all, I don't see it. It may be in the other book. All right, check the index. It is not in this book. Let me go get the other one. There's two, Cheryl. This one is the second one. Hi, Nancy. Oh, you didn't forget. This is a spur of the moment. This is a spur of the moment. You are not forgetting anything. Let me grab the other book so I can show you the fox. And I'm going to tell you, Oliver shocked the heck out of me. Thanks, Steve. Oliver shocked the heck out of me because we were just sitting here having a conversation. And I asked him, "Now, what grade are you going to be this year?" And he just threw it out there and said, "Fifth grade." And I went, "What? What grade?" Getting so big. He's so tall. He's so smart. And he's the best big brother. The best big brother, I'm telling you. Solomon had a little bit of a nightmare last night that woke him up. This is the first book. This is the first book here. This is the one that has the mouse. This is the one that has the puppy dog that I made. I don't see the puppy dog right now. Your princess is getting big too. I know, Cheryl. Y'all can relate, huh? I know. Okay, here's the fox. This is the one that Solomon wants. And he picked this one, which is Eversoft, which I've had this for a long time, but this will be the first time I've used it. But I think that's a good choice. And I think I don't know whether I will use this one for the other part because I think I have, well, I know I have the Lion Brand Heartland, which is a black, kind of a black heathered one, but we'll see. We'll see what I do with it. This could probably work too. And then I'm going to use, I have this random cream color that I'll use for like inside the ears and on the nose and anything else. There's a little bit on the end of the tail. So those will be that one and that one. So these are the colors for theirs. And it's always fun when they get to pick their own out, you know? Oh, I don't know if Chelsea is listening, but forgot to tell her that Solomon said he stood in front of my yarn wall and he held his arms out like this and he goes, "We didn't put any ducks in there." We didn't put any ducks in there. I found two. Y'all remember that Chelsea had, I forgot to tell you about that. We didn't put any in there. I found two so far. There's probably more. But when they were here, they hid the ducks, the little ducks, you know. I think we're up to like 180 now. And then Oliver says, "I'm gonna go hide them again." I gave him two and said, "Go put them up front." And he said he was gonna go hide them again. Oh yeah, we're still finding them. Oliver told me there's over 200. But we didn't put them in there. Oh, I keep telling her he's going to be a comedian. There was one on my speaker. There was one up back behind. Um, I was moving stuff around over there. You guys will get to see that whenever I go back over there. But I rearranged. Steve, I put your picture up that you made me, that you watercolored. I've got that up. I framed my, you know, my cross stitch thing that I did. I framed it and I put that back there. I rearranged a whole bunch of stuff. Flashy's got a new place to sit. Yep. That was all before this week. So we cleaned and the the boys helped me to dust. Free labor. They helped me to dust in the living room and the dining room. We did not finish, but we got a good bit of it done. Oliver's an excellent helper. I mean, excellent. And then we went over to the dollar store and they got to get 3 things a piece. And I think Solomon's favorite was his slinky, which he forgot. He forgot it here because he thought he broke it. Now we have to see if it's completely broken and then send it to him. But oh, she had what? What is that? Meg had mini babies that she gave to her favorite teacher every day last year. Oh, that's fun. You know what they do with the mini babies in New Orleans? They go in the king cake. And if you get the baby in your slice, then you are lucky. You get to make a wish on that. That's fun. Well, what all have I missed, you guys? What did I miss other than the Trump thing? I don't watch the news, so that doesn't surprise me that I did not see that. But geez, we haven't had a presidential shooting in a while. What, Reagan? Isn't Reagan the last one to have been shot at? You got to go? Okay, Annie. We'll see you later. You have a great night. Thank you for being here. I was thinking it was, Marilyn. I wanted to show y'all, I got a couple books out. Um, I pull magazines out all the time just for something to do when I'm not. So, because my hands were hurting. Dismissed without prejudice. So he did nothing wrong. Hi, Lori. Hi, Lori. How are you? Okay, thank you. Dismissed without prejudice. That means they're not going to try him again. That means there's nothing, they withheld evidence. Oh, hi, Shad. Fancy seeing you again. Wow. I knew that was going on this week. They were in like day 3 or 4. There's my necklace. It's a blossom. Imagine that. And the earrings are these little diamonds. I know, but I didn't even look at who else was on or anything. I just wanted to let y'all all know I was still alive. And I just picked a time that worked for me because we went and did the handoff with the grandkids. And then I sat here and kind of relaxed a little bit. And I sat in on Jan's live and I was like, yeah, I figured that one was a lot closer than what has been reported. And the jurors are the ones that are going to have to tell us that. Yeah, that was weird. I saw a blip, just a little blip saying that one of them went on to stand. And I was like, what is that all about? Y'all, I'm not good with my phone and the TV and all of that stuff when when the grandkids are here, because when they're here it's all about them and just having fun. So I have missed a lot of stuff. Missed a lot. So these magazines that I pulled out, I thought I wanted to share these. I don't know if you can find these somewhere. Here's the first one. Now, Crochet Magazine is no more. They're not making these anymore. But I don't know if you might be able to find these maybe on thrift books or something like that. First one is called Cozy Chic Crochet, and the second one is called Crochet for a Quiet Evening. And both of these have so much inspiration in them. It's unbelievable. Even the patterns from, like, this is from Plymouth Yarn. Look how beautiful that one is. It's not in here. It's on the back. It's an advertisement, but even the advertisements, look at this coat. Look at this beautiful coat. Isn't that wonderful? Of course, I have my Floozie sweater now, but I'd still kind of like to make this one. But there's some absolutely wonderful things in here. Here's another coat. Look at this one. Doesn't that look comfy? And it's done in bulky, so you would get it done pretty quick. I know, Roseanne. I'm telling you, I want to make these hats. Now I know what to do with some of that fun fur that I have sitting up there that I haven't done anything with. You just do a little bit of a braid right here. There's not much to that, but you do this hat, and then you put, can't tell where to point, but you put a button on it, and then you can button this flap up here. Aren't they cool? With all the sizes. This one is a great idea. Now this is they call this the Portsmouth Poncho, and this is done in a fingering weight yarn. But look at the cable. But what you do is you do this one, you do it up the side, and then you just turn it to put it on like a poncho. And I can imagine all kinds of different stitches to do this with. And I have lots of fingering weight yarn. Lots of teal and solids. This is a pretty one, but I hardly wear anything that has, it does look knitted. I know it does. This one, I hardly wear anything that has this kind of a neck, but I kind of would consider it because I like the way they did this graduated collar right here to just fit it in. I kind of like that too, but I'm also wondering if you could do it without it, because it just don't really wear anything right there. Makes my fat neck look fatter. But that one is a nice one. Trying to learn the moss stitch? Ah. And then this one is a cute idea. This one is also a poncho, but it's got sleeves. Have y'all seen anything like this? And I like the colors they did it in. And I love that these are done, most of the things in these magazines were done. Now, I wanted to say, these are put out by Annie's. So you very well could, if you see a design that you like, you very well could go and get them from Annie's on their website. And also, you might look to see, because several of these are in Libby. Hi, Deneen. On from the library. So check your library. I thought of Michael from MDL Crochet when I saw this one. This one's done in Tunisian. I like this collar better. And he did something like this on his channel. Here's a coffee cozy done in a chunky yarn. If you have any of that like maker home or home maker, whatever it's called, you could use it to do these and use up a skein that you didn't know what the hell you're going to do with. Just saying. Here is a corner hammock. Which I think would be beautiful with the yarn. I mean, I could see putting hand-dyed yarn and stacking it up in here, or having a place to put things that you make, like shawls and hats and stuff like that. But it could also be used to do toys, but it's kind of a drapey. See, it's tall. You can just drape it right up in. It's made to look more modern. It's one of the nicer nets that I've seen. Boho corner hammock. And then this one is a pullover with the big sleeves, the oversized sleeves. Now that's a necklace put over the top. Granny says she needs the hammock. This one is done. I knew right. You know, it's funny. Do y'all do this where you look at magazines or you look at patterns and you go, I know that yarn. I know what yarn they're using. I knew what yarn this one was. Can y'all tell me if you look at it, if you know what yarn this one is? Stock. Oh, that's awesome, Lori. You'll be ready for anything. Can y'all tell what that yarn is? I knew right away when I saw it. Is it you having some trouble with the roving yarn? Cheryl, I figured Cheryl would know. Cheryl, I've been watching you when you're pulling that yarn out of the totes and you're like, I know what this is. This is such and such. And then I know what this is. I got this when I did this and I did that. I went here and yep, this one is from the thrift store, pretty sure. And this, wow, your memory with the yarn and what they are. You know your brands like nobody, I'm telling you. But yeah, it's the Huga. It's the Huga yarn from Red Heart. You've done that before? You've done a hat and scarf with it? Okay, what about this one? Here is that bulky one. You're working with roving too? Welcome back, Chels. Made a lapgan with the burgundy Huga. Oh, that's perfect because I bet it's a big blanket with it would be pretty heavy. Kind of like the king size one that I did for our bed. This one's Huga too. This just looks like a big old hug, doesn't it? Big old comfy, nice hug. I like that one too. There's a lot of instructions in that one. This one is a shawl made out of shells. When you sit on the couch, yeah. It comes down to a point, so I think it's probably like an asymmetrical one, but it's made with shells. It's got a little something around the edge. I don't know whether that's picots or crab stitch. I don't know what that is. Thank you for my teal hearts. I love them. I just love them. I saw those come up the other day in the hearts section, and I was so happy to see those. I've been wanting a teal heart for so long, and I'm pretty sure it's new. Now this one, I want to make this one too. It does look like picots. I want to make this one. This one has a slouch, but it's also like a snood because it's got this stuff here to come down in the front. And then see, this is more open work here. I just really like that. And I even like the pom-poms on it. I don't know that I would. Thank you guys for the teal hearts. I love them. I don't know that it would be all that warm in the snow, but of course, I love the color of it too. And that's Cascade Pinwheel 4-weight. It looks more bulky than that, but anyway. And then this is the one when I very first saw this one. This is a duster cardigan, and this is like one of those things like someday I'll make that for myself, right? Look at that. Okay, Suzanne, have a good night. This one is a Gansey done in crochet. It's designed by Melissa Leapman. Melissa Leapman. So you might be able to find it now that this magazine has been out for a while. But is that not amazing? And I love this wide, um, it's not just a regular stitch. It has a kind of it kind of leans over a little bit. So I don't know what that stitch is, but I like that it has the wide trim around it. It's got long arms. It's just wonderful. I would not be able to wear that does look like art, doesn't it? I wouldn't be able to wear the mustard. I'd have to find another color to do it in that would show up. But it's done very much in that Gansey, like a knitted Gansey style. But I would check Ravelry and see if you can find that. It's called the Exeter Gansey cardigan. Because a lot of times, once a designer has, hey KK, how are you tonight? Once a designer has put something in a magazine, after a certain amount of time, the pattern reverts back to them, and then you can go and find it outside of the magazine. So you could look on Annie's maybe, or look on Ravelry. Oh, the kiddos, I sure did. We did. We did go walking. We were gonna go walking every day with them. We went one day, and it was about 9 o'clock, and by between 9 and 9:30 in the morning. So we went fairly early. That was fairly early day for us to be up and about and out there. We did the breakfast, all that, then we went off to do the walk. We did not get very far. It was so hot. There was no wind. So we got down about middle of the way down the field and then came back. But we did do a walk. Hi, Jan. How are you tonight? I want to do this cowl. Is that not pretty? It's called Embossed Diamonds Cowl by Kathleen Burlew. It's done in a DK, Universal DK superwash. And I know I have stuff that I could make it with. Isn't that so classy, though? One thing about Crochet Magazine, they used to take some really good pictures. Here's a bag. I won't be making this bag, but this is a nice one. It's got this big design on it. I know, it's so inspirational. This magazine, and I just showed you the first one. Here's a set, and it's by Glenda Winkleman. Anybody know Glenda Winkleman? Nobody here knows her, do they? The Unisex Winter Warmers by Glenda Winkleman. Yes, it's Creative Grandma. Good job, Bree. So you could do it in male colors. It could go either way. Yep, it's Creative Grandma. She has so many patterns. So many patterns out in the magazines. I'm not crazy about this hat. I don't know why this hat looks, I know it's probably pretty warm because it's a kind of a tight stitch, but I don't think it's big enough. I think it should come down farther. I like hats to come, but that's personal preference. This one's called a plum hat. I know some people are going to love that color. They're going to love the purple. You didn't know Glenda Winkleman was Creative Grandma. She is. But it's a nice hat. I just think it need to be. It says bigger than the average beanie, but not quite slouchy. But it's still not quite long enough. Hey, how's it going, Glow? Yeah, me too. I like it to come down a little bit more. I really want it to cover the bottom of my ear. Yeah, I would just make it a little bit longer, but I love this. This here looks like it's a fairly tight weave, so this would be actually pretty warm. Yes, I knew it. Cheryl. Now, I want to make this cowl. I love cowls and shawls. Another great one, another good color. This one is called the Snowy Day Cowl. Looks like chains put together. One simple stitch in the round. It's 17 inches long and 32 inches around. So it may be doubled. Right, Deneen? She says, if it doesn't cover your ear, you'll have frostbite in Canada. Hi, Laura. Good to see you. This one's pretty, but it's pretty bulky too. But it's real pretty. The First Frost Chunky Scarf. Now, I love this color. But it definitely is chunky. I would more than likely just double it, like go around twice, and then tuck the two sides in underneath my coat. I'm not crazy about the whole knot in the front of my chest thing. I know it's fashionable, but out here the cows aren't going to give a crap. Well, they are, but not about my scarf. Here's that coat. This one is, it's not in, it's the Crochet Magazine, not in publication anymore, but it's called Cozy Chic. And it came out autumn of 2022, kind of right before they put public publishing. I think they quit publishing right there in the winter of 22, something like that. But you should be able to find it on Library, Libby, um, possibly on, and and these are Annie's. These are put out by Annie's. They use Plymouth Encore worsted for this coat. And I did have a whole bunch of that. I have used just about everything I had. Plymouth Encore worsted. No, nope, nope, you didn't. That they don't give a crap. This one is the finger-free mitts. This is a nice pattern because it has several sizes. You can do kids and with adults. And I like the way it comes in at the wrist. It looks like it's a fitted mitt, which is nice. That's funny, Lori. Of course, I like the color of this one. This one is the rainy day scarf. This one looks pretty quick and simple. I'm starting to really like these where it's a little wider scarf than just like the skinny thingies. This one is cute. This is the teeny tiny close to home cushion. So this one is just a little cushion, 5 by 7. Bring a touch of fun with this cheerful house shaped pillow. And it could go in a child's toy collection. It's just a little house. Now see, this would be cute if you left it open at the top and then put a tie on it to where they could put their toy in it and the little toy could go home. I'd like that much better than as a pillow. This one is for ice cream. It has the handle so that you can hold the little carton. Um, it needs to be bigger for a half gallon. Can we do the half-gallon size? I rarely buy those little cartons. I don't know about y'all. We don't really do those around here. This one looks very intricate, but it's really not. But this looks like a heavy piece. But it's a great design on there. They call that the Marrakesh blanket. Right? Eating some leftover apple crisp. Aw. She's been cooking, y'all, before she has to go back to work. I'd like to try crochet socks. I have more than one pattern that I want to try. Here's this one. This one is a crocheted sock. I don't know what they would feel like. A grand blanket. That's a good way to say that. Yeah. I had ice cream. Thursday. We took the kids, so they got to go to it's called Max Air, and it's a trampoline. We took them to a trampoline park Thursday. And then afterwards, we went to Golden Corral, and I just was like I wasn't on any kind of a meal plan. You know, I didn't do any bread. I didn't do any potatoes. I didn't do any rice. I did meat and vegetable stuff on my plate. And then when we went to go and the kids wanted ice cream, I just went ahead and got ice cream and a brownie. Like I had no dietation, anything. And I loved it. It was delicious. One more week of summer and then the whirlwind till Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's the way it is in school. These are Cuddle Bunnies. Cuddle Bunnies by Jody Rodenizer. They're using blanket yarn. You can tell that here. They're using Bernat Baby Velvet. Hey, Laura, you could make bunnies with that yarn I sent you. Isn't that what that was? I think it was. Oh, what'd she say? Off to finish some more organizing. Okay. Love you, Chels. Here's a cute and cozy cat basket. See, I'm told that things like this sell pretty good when you do a market. They use Super Saver on that one. And then I don't know how you do this. Of course, it's going to tell me in here how to do this. Um, and they used Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick and Lion Brand Go for Faux to make slippers. This looks like a really good pattern, but I've never worked with that stuff, so I don't know. I don't know, but that's really nice. Go for faux for the fur stuff, for the lining. That's a nice pattern, isn't it? You can just do that in several colors, team colors, anything that's white and another color, team color. It's just really cool. Aw. Shed says he missed you, Chels. We miss our Chels, don't we? This one is a hexagon tiled baby blanket. Look how cute that one is. So it's a corner to corner. Four weight yarn, Karen 1 pound. I've not seen anything like this in C2C before. The hexagon stuff. It's really cool. I don't know if you do. Looks like you might do squares. Let me see. This is by Claire Goodale. Is that uh, Little Drops of Wonderful? Isn't her name Claire? Claire Goodale? Do y'all know? I think these are squares, aren't they, KK? Like this right here. And then you just put them together. See? Yeah, it does look like honeycomb with those colors, doesn't it? Hold on. 12 squares for this one. Yeah, I was looking to see. It's not saying that anything about that pillow. Doesn't say anything on here unless it's somewhere else in the book, this pillow. That'd be great for a baby's room. It could be, but this one says you make 12. So I think they are squares. This one is a plant cozy with the chevron pattern. Here's the book, Cozy Chic. See if you can find it. I'm sorry that I did not look before showing y'all this. Didn't plan any of that. Hi, Dory. Oh, Little Drops of Wonderful is Allie. Okay. It would be a good boggy blanket. Yes, it would. Probably the right size. It is 28.5 by 38. But you could just make more squares to go the other direction. Because 38, and if you put more on the other side would be big enough for that, right? Here is a doily. This is called the Vilma doily. That one looks like it would whip up pretty quickly. You repotted your house plants? Oh, I bet they are going to thank you. Good to see you, Dory. Thank you for coming in. Okay, I want to know what y'all think of this. This is called a Guernsey toe warmer. Guernsey toe warmer. So what it is open up here like a blanket, and then it comes down, and this part down here is closed for the feet. It's got a great waffle design on it. Looks like it's got more than one stitch in there. But can you just see how they just stick their feet down in the bottom of it? Yeah, I like the texture. See, it is almost a fishtail, but not quite. See, it would annoy me too. Yeah, I know that I would wind up skinning my nose getting out of that. Like face plant. Exactly, Laura. They loved it. So give it to kids and young people. See, all of us are saying the same thing. We're all saying we would fall and get hurt. I think that's it. Yep, that's all. Yeah, Mikey has a couple of them. One of them is like a rocket, and then there's the the mermaid. There's a mermaid one. Um, Good night, Rosalie. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. We'll go over this one another day, y'all. I think that's enough for today. It's time for me to go rest. So, so glad I got to see y'all. Thank you again, Jeannie, for purchasing the memberships. I really appreciate it. And I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm doing next. Um, I have new coloring books to show y'all. Maybe we could do a nice easygoing coloring session. Yeah. I've got some planner stuff to show y'all. And so I'm hoping to start another of the Floozie sweaters. And I also want to start the project I'm doing with Cheryl. So thank you, Steve. Thank you. Aw. Oh, you like coloring too, Jan? See, I think we're all closet colorers. I know. But this was the last, you're about to do yours? Yeah. I would have done that tonight, but I'm just not up for it. So we'll wait, we'll do that. It's coming. Isn't it fun? I love that the coloring is so relaxing and it is so easy to just chat with everybody while you're doing that. It's just awesome. And of course, this next Friday we will do the crime. So we're going to do the first 12 chapters of our book, which is the I-5 Killer. I think that's the name of it, by Anne Rule. So, okay, y'all. I love y'all. I'm going to show the current members and then we'll add the new members soon. Okay. Thank you so much, you guys. So good to see y'all. I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for being here.